baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight.
Alright, now I got the Lana Del Rey on. Yo, what's good? We're live. What's good? What's good? Checking out the chat right now. Where's everybody tuning in from? We're live here. It's 4:40 in the morning. What's good? What's good? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Type in the chat. Type in the chat. Markets are moving. Markets are open. Forex.com is back on. Yeah, it's Forex.com wasn't on. Gold. So gold tapped 3,300. This one's down. It's Forex.com. It's on now. 3,300. So yeah, 3,300 got tapped, but this doesn't have it shown because it just came on. So we see 3,300 just got tapped on gold. Asian lows, like, so we have these lows here, Tokyo session lows. So I saw a good little signal to send out. It's respected the zone still. Zone's still holding. Like it hit TP2 twice. I knew 20. I was like, I'm gonna put it at 32.99 stop loss. Look at that. It hit 3,300. Psychological level. You guys can hear me good? Australia, Netherlands, Italy, UK. Yeah. 4 in the morning over here. It's always a good time to be on the charts these hours. I'm a night owl. I like nighttime. I like working when like everyone's asleep. It's like quiet. Like the city's quiet right now. So I like being up in the night. Can't see me. Y'all can't see me? Should be able to see me. Should be able to see me. Can you see me now? Yes, I'm right now. You should be able to see me. So yeah, like market 3,300. 3,300 level. We just saw the market did a quick this candle drive down. Took out these lows. Quick move back up in the range. 3305 holding. I sent a signal to everyone. So get ready, soldiers. Maybe if there's this was first signal here. I sent a signal. What was that? 156 couple hours ago. You guys should have seen it. Maybe if you're awake. I mean, there's probably a lot of people sleeping right now that are gonna be like, damn, I missed it. But it's London session. Like it's like these are times I like to scan the market to see what it's doing. If there's any setups, scan for any clues, any spot anything really, identify anything. We just got a nice nice move under these lows, Tokyo session lows, and the market's maybe shifting structure after that, trying to shift the structure back up. It's like back in the range. I sent a signal out like over here. What was that? Like 12:57, like over here. Somewhere over here. This candle. If you got in, it went up. If you even bounced back up, it's been holding some buys here. I don't know if any of you guys were able to catch any moves. The 4 hour has 15 minutes till it closes here on Oanda. At Forex.com, it is going to be like, it's around 3,300. I got a big pullback. 50% right now from there. It's like 50% right now. Could go lower through the week, like this, because this is like the first buy set. This is like the first buy that makes sense this week. This area, 30, seeing if like 3,300 holds. I saw a signal like a couple of hours ago. It's still holding the zone. We got some pushes up. So how I like to approach the market, it's kind of like, so for instance, 12:57. That's a bit before London session. And a pre-London session, late Tokyo session. So there's volume in these hours. So I like to go to the market at a time and look to see if there's a signal, look to see if there's a trade. And in, like, by now, like, you see it's 4:45. Like, by now the market could give like a reaction. Like, it's not always about trying to catch swings. You can go into a time like London session, see if there's a signal. It's usually what I do. Anyone in my inner circle, I sent some signals last week for those of you guys in my inner circle, and that's usually what I'll do. I'll show up to the market, see if there's a signal, try to get a reaction. In that time. You can always, you could look at the 4 hour and try to see if there's a swing. Like, I put some farther targets. But you could find like movements, high probability movements or reactions just by showing up at times and spotting things. Doesn't always have to be big movements, like huge moves that go hundreds and hundreds of pips. Like, you can see the targets on this one are like, it almost hit 33.16. Like, the targets aren't huge targets. So you can, like, when you're day trading, when you're scalping, or you're taking trades on a weekly, daily basis, you maybe want to organize it around the time where there's volume, where the market can give you a move, give you a reaction to get out, show up at another time, come back the next time, or the next day at the same time. Like, so, like, let's just say, like, every night, let's just say, like, for instance, like, that was at 12:57. So let's say every night this week I go to the chart at 12, 12:30, around that time, just to see what the market's doing. And by now, maybe I could get a reaction in price and be out of the market. The market, on different days, it's going to give you bigger, smaller movements at times. And I mean, like, your willingness to hold the trade, obviously, and watch, like, how things develop when you're in a trade too. Like, this 4 hours not looking so bad at the moment. Might close bullish. Silver went up a bit and then came down. Bitcoin almost at 110. Solana looks interesting. My voice cracked there. Solana's looking interesting. Still above 100k. Still. Yeah, gold came to like 3,300. So that's like that's a whole number. I don't always like looking at the market when it's open. Like, Sundays are sometimes chill days for me, where I like to get in routine for the week, have my kind of Sunday routine in my life. I usually have the same kind of Sunday routine. So I don't always look at the market when it's open on Sundays, guys. Like, I know a lot of you guys always want me to be on the charts when the market's open, but sometimes there's no point for me. I'll get on the market when it's like, okay, like, I'm feeling good, like, let's check out the charts. Could be nighttime. I don't always look at the market when it's open. There's sometimes no point. I wouldn't have found this trade if I was on the market when it was open and putting hours into the charts before this. I wouldn't have found this signal. Probably wouldn't have found a signal probably wouldn't have found this trade if I was looking at the market hours before. So it's like, your goal isn't to predict the market always ahead of time. It's to kind of be consistent, show up at times where you know there's movement. So if I was on the charts earlier today, I'd probably be sleeping right now. I probably wouldn't have sent that trade out. I'd probably be asleep. Probably would have been up all night looking at the charts and really didn't see anything. until London. Like I didn't, I'll scan the charts. Like I can watch price after you've spent 10 years on the charts. You can kind of watch price without watching it. Once you get good, you can kind of know where the chart is, right? Body to body makes a difference here. Yeah, 3300 level. That was when I saw the market. It made more sense. Like, made more sense when the market came down here and I saw it was closer to 3305, 3300 area. We had a big drop. So when you're used to seeing like big drops like these, you can anticipate like bounces, reactions in price, reversals potentially. Potentially this could form into like a reversal. It depends on how the 4 hour, like, see this chart here, there's nothing really much on the 4 hour here except for these wicks showing like some support, some rejection there. Again, we had the market take out these lows, which was Tokyo session. So this candle needs to like close bullish more. It's back in that range. Took out these lows. Yeah, Forex.com was like not on. This could be trying to shift structure. There's a lot of support being formed here. But 3300 might hold. That's all. Like I said 3305 because 3307, 3305 because in that moment I didn't think it was going to hit 3300. It actually came down to 3300. Could have done 3305, 3300 areas holding right now. There was a good reaction off the zone I gave right here. So it had some good scalping reactions so far. The 4 hour needs to close bullish if you're trying to like look for gold to go up here. I like looking for reactions. I like going into a session looking for reactions. Like London session usually gives good reactions, like some of the signals I sent last week. For instance, let's look here. Like the last signal I sent last week was 9:52 p.m. And then like that played out later in the night. Even that played out through the night and going into London session. I like to go to the charts at a time, see if there's a setup there, look for a setup, look for that to play out a couple hours, not always swing. Like every trade doesn't have to be a swing. You can get consistent reactions if you can read price well. So this signal was 12:57 coming into pre-London session. Let's see. My last signals I sent was 4:05, literally. That's in London session. Might seem like a random time, but these are times where you can get good entries or reactions, like volumes in the market. So if you have a bias or if you spot something, it's like if the market makes a certain movement, there's a confirmation that tells you the market's going to go higher. There may be a signal there that you can catch. If it's not these hours, it's like late hours. Like this signal I sent out to everyone. It's 12:57. If it's not these late, like those hours, then New York session is more likely where there'll be other setups, like other types of reactions. Right now price is stalling. It's bearish down. Like gold's been bearish, starting bearish. A lot of consolidation on gold. Hasn't been like, it's been giving a lot of sells and buys more equally compared to earlier in the year, if you guys remember. Price action right now, I wish Forex.com was like open longer. It was weird. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that. If you can get a 4 hour bullish close, 3300 could still hold. I could still potentially see 3300 holding. I was trying to hold till target 3 Literally, it came super close to target 3 and just missed it. I thought I was gonna hit target 3. So yeah, still holding it. Probably hold for this 4 hour. Well, this 4 hour literally has 4 minutes. Maybe so the next 4 hour. This one looks like it's gonna close bullish, but there's still some time left. Everything else is kind of melting at the moment. Maybe like another bounce up. Like if price gives another bounce up, I'm probably gonna get out and then jump on for a New York session later. See where price is at in New York. 3,300 for now is holding. Next 4 hour, if this one closes bullish, next one should give some movement up. But you'd have to watch for now like this area. See, it's not a good. I wouldn't enter right now. Like 3307, 3305 area or lower. To be honest, lower could have been grabbed. Almost hit 3316, but didn't get quite there. Like literally super close. If you're trying to swing it like on the 4 hour, that's based on the 4 hour. You have to watch the 4 hour, and if the 4 hour gives you like a good close, then yeah, like you'd have maybe a swing back to the low there. That would be like more of a swing target if you're trying to hold it longer. It's had a big dip to start the week off. London session came in. This type of like fast movement is around these hours, like this right here. Typical behavior with gold coming into London session. Fast movement down that took out Tokyo session. Tokyo session was just consolidating. And then you had that one candle that just punched down and back up right after. So you had a bit of kind of stalling out sideways here. And then that 30 minute, if you go to 30 minute, you can see it's a big drive down fast. It happened pretty fast, and then pumps back up in the zone. Potentially, this could be accumulating to go like another push up, like one more push up. If this low holds, this low, we just punched up. We made a high here, so potentially this low that was made. There's a little one that I just circled. That 30 minute drove down and it came back in the range, so potentially we could still hold and get one, like another drive up, like one more drive up, maybe in the next hour or two before New York session. Could just do like a punch up. Now I'm not looking for like swings. The targets I put weren't like swing targets. Like this would be like if you're trying to swing. I put a fourth one. If it hits third one, I'll get out, but the fourth one's more like a swing. If the 4 hour were to hold here, have to get like a 4 hour flipping. Otherwise, that's the only setup that makes sense to me tonight. Even like I sent it earlier, but even now it's still like making sense with what we see here. Maybe this is some accumulation that happened. We took out those lows again. I've said that a few times, I know. That's Tokyo sessions lows coming into London. We literally raided those lows. Came down, just punched up. This could potentially drive up. If you look at the 30 minute, again, just want to put attention to that candle that drove it down. Maybe trying to hold one more move up, potentially. Bitcoin's starting, and Ethereum, and Solana. XRP. HBAR has some interesting news. If you like HBAR, if you know about HBAR, they have some news I was looking at today. The review, the HBAR ETF review is today. Not the deadline, but there's a review of the ETF today. For HBAR, Hedera, if you guys know what HBAR is. XRP crypto looks interesting. July is supposed to be a big month for crypto, and it is actually. So far, July has been a big month for crypto, and when we say big, we don't mean in terms of like what price has done. The charts, yeah, the charts are moving. Maybe when I say big, I'm not saying what anything referring to price. I mean, there's a lot of news going on in July. There's a lot of things you can research for that's happening. Big things are happening in July. Big things are getting passed. There's a lot of news. I'm not talking about big things happening with price, but there's things that are happening that you can do research on. When we have time this week, not on this call, I'll do, I'll go over a lot of that news, some stuff. HBAR has a ETF review today, if you guys know what HBAR is. Federa, there's a review happening for their ETF. You can go look into it. It's not the final decision, it's a review. XRP has been above $2 for some significant time now. It's not, it doesn't have, it has, XRP has an interesting community. I have a good amount of XRP. They have like, there's a community of people that don't like XRP, but it's still number 4. It's been above $2 now for pretty impressive. Now it's been above $2 for over 200 days. It's been above $2. That's impressive. H bar 15 cents, 16 now. It's below 20 cents. Almost came to 10. Another coin to maybe pay attention to this year. Now the 4 hour might flip. Hopefully we get that 4 hour flip. I'm still holding. I want to hold till target 3. 1 hour's, yeah, 1 hour just closed bullish. There's like some wick rejection happening here. This candle has 56 minutes. Got a 4 hour bullish. This 4 hour could pop up and you could probably take some, if you're in it, you could probably, maybe we hit targets, probably gonna hit target 2. Maybe hit target 3 on this candle if it pushes up bullish. But there's really just like a support made here on gold, kind of around that. And it looks like it might, 56 minutes, could potentially form rejection here. Sells here, I don't really like sells here. It'd be like there's a support over here, go up, reject. I was looking for the buys. That was first signal I saw this week. If you took it, if you caught it, this was a spicy one at one point. You might have been able to even catch better entries. This is the first signal I saw this week. We'll stock the market through the week though. It's only Monday. You know, we gotta take it one setup at a time. If you're in my inner circle, posted some stuff today. Those of you guys in my inner circle, I posted 5 videos on trade recap. That was actually from a signal I sent last week. There was a couple signals I sent last week, and I made videos on them all. This was a really good setup we took last week. This one hit all targets. I made a video on it. There's a couple parts to it, and I put some information there. So there was 5 videos I added there. That's under trade recaps. That section alone has a good amount of value. That's trade breakdowns. So I'll be doing trade breakdowns from trades I take, experiences I have, and trades that I send out, signals that I send out. Pretty much like all the signals that I've sent out recently from these sells. Where are those sells here? The gold sells that we took a bit ago, around 33.50. That was up there. That was a pretty solid entry. I made breakdown for that. I made a breakdown for this. I made a breakdown for that one. And then yeah, I'll probably record. We'll see. I might record one for this one. We'll see. The one I just sent out. But that section alone, trade recaps, literally has a good amount of videos from experiences, trades some of you guys have taken with me as well. That section alone has good value. I'll continuously add to that section. A lot of these sections will just be continuously added to. Basics, all of them are going to be kind of continuously added to over time. Crypto course, I added some videos there today. 3 videos. I'm going to put one more in there. So there's going to be one more video. So there's going to be 4. There's some crypto videos. There's going to be more coming. So try to watch those videos if you're in my inner circle and understand them. There's going to be more videos coming in the near future. But if you're in my inner circle, I would watch these 3 videos I made. You know, I would wink wink, nudge nudge type of situation. If you know what I mean. Like giving you the wink wink, nudge nudge situation as much, you know. Pay attention to what I'm saying now in those videos. I mean, try to understand it. Some of crypto's new to some of you guys. I understand that. I remember when it was new to me. But pay attention. Pay attention. Because like I tell you guys, remember when I said in March when I was buying the dip, how I was like, thanks, $20,000 on the teeth. All right, that's 20,000 right there. Great investment. Great investment. Great investment. In 2020, when I made some money on crypto, bought some new teeth. So, in Florida, good place. It was a good place. 20 racks. Great investment. Thank you. Yep. Absolutely love your trade breakdown videos. Extremely educational content. There's more coming. Like you guys don't get it. Like you guys don't understand my vision with Inner Circle. There's gonna be a lot more coming in the future. Like, let's just say next summer. I'll remember July 7th, 2025. Next summer will be you'll see. Not that it'll look completely different. It'll just be like if you're here earlier, like the people that joined the Inner Circle and took action earliest learn the most, because you're learning real experiences. You're learning through time. Some of these experiences we can't go we can go back to and remember, right? But there's so much things I could teach, right? There's only so much things I can go back on with the continuous moving forward, right? Like the real raw experiences that happen, like those of you guys that were there in March and April to May, that got to see my crypto talks and all that, like It's those conversations we can't go back to. Like we can, but when they were there happening, it's like different, right? It's those conversations that we had back in like, bruh, like if you guys were, those of you guys that were have been in the inner circle since like April and May, March, April, May, I'd say those months. There's so many conversations that I had with you guys. So many different things that it's like, so many things I show, things that it's like, it's not every session I can show as much as I have and teach as much as I have. So that's why I say stay consistent. I made, for those of you guys in my inner circle, I made a first steps video, and I'm gonna make another one. Some of you guys need another one of these videos. First steps, plan 1, plan 2. Right? So if you haven't seen those yet, your goal is to stay consistent. All right? The people who have been getting like really good results, I have some, I'd say by now I have like a few top students. This would be one of them that's getting consistent results. Some of these people have been trading for 2-3 years. Some of these people have been trading for 1 month. So some people in my inner circle have been trading longer, some people shorter. There's some people in my inner circle who have been trading for even a couple of years that see results. For example, October 2023. I just read this like I think I just read this like 2 hours ago, literally. I literally just read this 2 hours ago. October 2023 to January 2025. I kept jumping from one strategy to the next. Kept jumping from one strategy to the next. Abandoned challenge after challenge. Constantly second guessing everything. I was closer to giving up than pushing forward. It was pure frustration. January 2025. Left the company and watch every single one of your YouTube videos. I already knew you from the company, but this time something clicked. Joined the inner circle and everything changed. I found a new drive. You completely shifted my mindset. I learned like never before. I kept showing up I kept showing up every single day. I mean, the information's there, the material's there, guys. Like there's a lot of material, a lot of content. The people I've noticed that have been consistent on every session, or just putting recorded time watching sessions, watching content, absorbing, are again getting fascinating results. It's breakthrough. There's a different mindset around money. You have to learn from someone who's made money, who's seen money, who has taken money out, who has lost money, and you have to learn from someone who's made money, like actually been through ups and downs. She's been withdrawing. Look at this. Good for her. Look at this. Literally. Look at the dates. 0107. 0107. Nice withdrawals there. 1,000. $3,600. $2,600 there. Sorry. Now, what you do is you put that in one of the altcoins. You take that. You take that now. Solana, H bar, maybe a little BTC, something. You know, you could. And that's how that goes up. Increases the value there. You gotta. At this point, like if you're withdrawing profits from the market, you don't have to worry about getting 20x's, 50x's like most people do in crypto. The problem with most people in crypto is they want 50x, they want 100x, they want 20x, whatever. If you're withdrawing money from the market, let's say this is 1,000, you got $2,600 there. You put that in a good coin that will 2x, 3x. You don't gotta look for a 10x. You gotta look for an increase of value. All right, you put that in a coin that could give you a 2x, a 3x, a 5x, right? You don't need a 20x. Like when you're searching for those 20x's, 50x's all the time, you could burn out your money, you burn out your purchasing power. All you need is a good project that you know is likely to give you like a 2x, 3x when you're able to withdraw money from the markets. I teach traders the mindset of being able to do this. This is a small flip. This guy's on one. If I show you guys this guy's result, look, he has a picture of me. Oh snap. Yeah, skin. Look at that. That's us in Italy. That was in Venice. All right. Solid picture right there. Saw the young lads, alright? This guy flipped $57 to $173. One trade, Bitcoin. Look several times, waiting even longer for this area. Soon as a software, teachings. It's all knowledge is key. This one, man, this one hit me. This one's here. Carlo. Never thought I'd be able to do this. I wasted money on so-called trading academies. Always disappointed. I always thought it was all a scam and that trading wasn't for me until I found the right approach, mentor, and structure. Finally, clear guidance, real support, and strategy that actually works. Look at this. This guy. This is result. This is increase of capital. This is being able to, like, having results like this is what's going to give you a breakthrough in trading. If you're able to take an account from $200 to $600 or $264 to $673, okay? Did this in I forget what. I think this was done in a week or two. This is a week period, maybe. This is a week. This type of stuff gives you breakthroughs. Like, most of you guys are approaching trading maybe with the wrong mindset. You're trying to get funded. You're trying to pass challenges. Notice in one of the other testimonials that someone said here, before. Because there's a lot of stuff I talk about. There's a lot of stuff I talk about in my inner circle that I don't talk about on YouTube. A lot of locker room conversations. I call them locker room talks. All right. If you're in my inner circle, you know what I'm talking about. So, even here, abandoned challenge after challenge. Like, some of you guys might be structuring your goals differently or wrong in trading maybe in the beginning, especially if you're in the beginning stages. Like, maybe see some results for yourself. What's this? This person put $200 in an account. This is another student that's been here consistently for a couple months. $200. This is in Italian, if I'm not mistaken. Here, a small lot size. $200. This is the profit. $1,600. Withdrawn $300. Balance, and then commission swap. So $200 on their own. Loaded 200 euros. So read this. A little tired of people talk. When I asked about trading and everything behind it, so I decided to let the result do the talking for me. Damn. Alright. Shit. I loaded 200 euros into the account, and in about 2 months, I made almost double my salary. Dog. See, some people are even using their own, like, some of these people have been trading for a couple of years now and using what they know already. It's just, a lot of it's here. A lot of it's in the mindset. Like, making money, psychological thing too. There's fear, greed, anxiety. You gotta remember, every trade that you take, it takes some energy from you. Every position you take, it takes energy from you. That could be anxiety, it could be excitement. It could be fear, it could be doubt, uncertainty, confidence. Like, every trade is taking energy from you in a way, right? So there's a psychological barrier. A lot of it's mindset. When you learn the proper mindset and discipline of trading, you might approach it differently. You might need a coach for that, a mentor for that, someone to put you in the shape for that. Mental analysis. This guy's like, I decided to let the results do the talking for me. Doubled, in Europe. Yeah, like Europe. This person's from Europe. Salary in Europe, I know, is tight, especially depending where you live, what part of Europe you're from. I spent a lot of time in Europe. Salary there is tight. Then doubled their salary in 2 months, so that's skill set right there. That looks like me right there. That looks like I see, that literally okay. That's like I've looks familiar. That looks familiar. We call look at withdrawals. These are withdrawals. Another one that hit me was I was like, damn. This person said this one was the other one again. These are breakthroughs. Moments having if you've never made money flipped an account, you're not gonna have like a breakthrough. And you kinda need that in trading. Where is it? First profitable week. Some of these people, first profitable week. There's one I'm looking for. So one of you guys just posted recently. Here, I'm gonna go back to the other one. Flip in 1 week. I've been trading for almost 2 years. Huge achievement. It took $500 to almost 1,000 in 3 days of trading. Yeah, literally $500 to 964. I said withdraw them profits, pay yourself. I'm pretty sure he kept trading. That was 5 days ago. I'm pretty sure he kept trading and he made like $800 the next day, or you know, making $800 or something on the week. Yeah, you're not making 800. I told him withdraw them profits. Withdraw them profits. When you flip an account, there's a mindset between flipping too. You want to take those profits because, like, if you flip an account in a couple days, would take those profits, start over the next week. 509.64. Damn. This one is first profitable week. Where was that one? I just lost it. I will find it. Yeah, there's too many. There's too many. Small flip, $90. Bruh, like $90. I know, like we have a couple students who have done like $90, $70, $38. One day I gotta show you guys them all, but $90 to $322. Nice flip. Knowledge is key. It's mindset though. A lot of it's mindset too. A lot of these guys have, and girls. These are girls too. There's a woman, female here, girl. So a lot of these guys and girls. This one's a guy here, I think. Yeah. So a lot of these people have been on calls with me where talking a lot of mindset. This is this person's first profitable week. And this is what it's about. It's about breakthroughs. It's about really having breakthroughs. I'm not gonna lie, this week feels like a small win, but a meaningful one. And to kind of see that shift, money increase, risk tolerance, gaining that 165 on the week. Some solid stuff. Gold, kind of boring right now. I would say gold, same analysis, like it's holding these lows at the moment. It could try to come back to 3,300, 3,305 area from the looks of it, maybe for a retest. All I really see is maybe this still holding. This could be accumulation here. Maybe for that one more drive up in price, but that's all I really see for gold right now. We'll have to look at it maybe New York session or tomorrow night, see where it's at. It's only Monday, first day of the week here, so we'll have to see where this thing is in a couple hours, like 8, 9:30 as well. There's probably going to be a signal there. If there's not here, like the market's holding this area, you can see some support here, these lows. making a lot of support. Came down, punched back up. So for me, this low could potentially hold. It could come back to try to test the low, or even just shift up from here and go back up. Like it could just shift up from here and go back up, or maybe try to come back, drive to the low, bounce one more time. That's all I see right now on gold. That's all I see right now at the moment. Why am I live right now? Well, when you're adjusting your sleep and your life, it takes staying up all night and all day and getting used to it again. I want to sleep during the days. I want to be awake nighttime, London session, New York session. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'd be taking a nap. So I'm gonna take a nap after this, and then probably be live in like 3 hours. I'm gonna take a little nap right now, and then be live in like 3 hours. Maybe a little nap, power nap. I like to sleep kind of like during the day. It's weird, I know. I'll take a little nap. Well, I woke up. I slept. Like, I woke up before I said that. Honestly, let me tell you. I woke up. Was looking at the chart. I got these deep cleaners coming today. They come once a month. Like this, like crazy deep cleaning team. They're coming today, so I was like organizing some stuff. And what time was it? It was like 11:30. Yeah, I woke up at like 11 p.m., 11:30. That's when I woke up. I woke up at 11:30. When did I go to bed? I forget when I was tired. I think at like 5 or 6 p.m. 5, 6. I think I went to bed like when the market was opening. I was looking at gold like, this thing dumped. There's gonna be I was like, there's gonna be a buy. There's gonna be a reaction. I was like, there's gonna be a reaction. Sun's gonna rise like right now, yeah. Uh, 5:30. It starts in the summer. It starts rising like between 5 and 5:30. The sun starts to go down at like 9:30 p.m. It's pretty dope in the summer here, cause like the sun stays out to like 8:30, 9:30, and it's not all gray. And summer's lit here. Yeah, if you look, you can actually see in the background. Yeah, you see that? It's coming. It could potentially pull back or swing up like it's holding like this area here. It's back in the range. Remember I said it's swept down, but it came back like in the range, so it's still potentially holding bullish. But I'm gonna wrap it up for a bit. If you guys are in my inner circle, check out, if you go to Crypto Course, I uploaded a few videos there. And I'm gonna upload one more. Watch, these are years from now. Might be conversations where it's like, some of these conversations we have these days, especially in crypto, 4 years from now. I'm only 28. Some of you guys are older than me. But I got into trading 10 years ago. Well, a bit over 10 years ago now. Going on after this year, it'll be like 11 years. Yeah, gold's pulling back. It might pull back, hold the zone. The zone's still respecting. It was a good zone. It gave some pips multiple times. It could maybe one more. I would see maybe there's one more. But if not, maybe New York or tomorrow there's another setup. That was the first setup I saw this week. We'll have to scan the market. I like to scan the market again, like late Tokyo, pre-London, like going into London, New York session. You could you could scan the market at different times and just get reactions. You don't always got to hold on to swings. Swings would be like when you get your 4 hour. Like you could be just a 4 hour trader and someone who only looks at 4 hour candles, trades based off of that. Your trades would be probably more spread out through the week. You wouldn't have as many active situations maybe if you were just looking at the 4 hour for your setups. Whereas like when you go into sessions like London session or Tokyo session, you may be able to, or New York session, you can find quick reactions that can happen, bigger, smaller at times, that you can get out in that time. Someone who just trades maybe off of a 4 hour is going to have their trades maybe a bit more spread out through the week. If you're only looking at, like if you're still trying to buy, if you're looking at, let's say this chart for buys, it's like it's still not fully confirmed. It's showing rejection, but it's maybe not confirmed yet. Like, or if we're looking at this chart though, it could potentially be like this one just had slightly bullish candle. It's showing that's more, that's kind of like a consolidation. I would say that candle right there, the blue one, you could say it's bullish, but it's more, it shows more consolidation. It has a wick at the bottom, small body, but it also has this wick at the top too. So when you get like a candle like this, it's kind of like a bit, it's not as bullish. It's not the strongest bullish. Inside of that candle, we could understand there's accumulation or consolidation happening in the market. When we look at like a candlestick like that on the 4 hour, there's telling us like it's consolidation here. Could be accumulation. If that candle wouldn't to hold, if that candle doesn't hold, then it's like this dumps. You'll sometimes see candles like that where the market literally dumps afterwards, but it's like a neutral bullish candle in a way, because it means more consolidation, because you have the wicks on both sides with the small body. So like you're getting more consolidation in that candle, maybe accumulation. 4 hour bullish body, yeah. Longer, like the wick at the bottom's longer than the one on top, but they're fairly equal. Small body here, so there is some rejection, like potentially support. It did tap 3,300 before, came like in the 3,300 price. It didn't tap like 3,300 on the dot, like not 3,300 on the dot, but it came to 3,300. Doesn't need to touch the exact pinpoint price. Like 3,300 is right there. It came to 3,300, 0.7. All right, close enough. Now it's 3,300, 3,305 here. Potentially like making support from that wick. There's rejection on that wick. Could try to come back, test 3,305 or lower. Maybe hold one more move. If it does, there would be one more move up if this holds. Like it could potentially go up here or come a bit deeper. One more move up, I would say. I'm gonna wrap it up. Sun is rising. Yep, the sun is rising. Maybe the 30-minute holds. That's all I see on gold, guys. Gonna wrap it up. I'll be on later. I'll be streaming on YouTube this week. Good amount of time, so plug in. If you're not in the public Discord, let me drop it in the chat. It should be in the description, actually. Pretty sure most of you guys here are. Gonna wrap it up. Plug in this week. Gold is pulling back. This would maybe be the last. Let me move all this stuff here. This would maybe be like the last pullback. If 3305, 3300 area is gonna hold. If it doesn't, you have to see where the market is in New York session. If you're looking for buys, it would be more in New York, more likely. If you're not in the inner circle right now, someone joined. 363 members. There's 363 people are in the inner circle right now. If you're interested in being a part of it, just DM me on Discord or my Instagram. Check out the link in my bio on Instagram. I'm going to keep some spots open until August. In August, I'm making some changes near middle August, end of August. I'm making some changes, so I'm going to keep spots open. I'm going to keep the link open until middle August, end of August. And then there's some changes happening at the end of August, some things I'll be adding at the end of August. Right now we have 363 members. I'm gonna keep the link and it open until, like I said, middle August, end of August, around there, in that time frame, in that time period. So if you want to be a part of the inner circle, tap in, tap in. If you're new to trading, check out on YouTube. There's a lot of free content on my YouTube channel if you're new to trading. There's a lot of videos on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen them. I posted a lot of videos in the last month as well. Last 2 months now. Realistically, the last 2 months now. So if you haven't seen the videos on my YouTube channel, there's a lot of content there already that you can check out and pretty much dive through. There's hours of content there already free. Live streams too. There's plenty of live streams on my YouTube channel that we've done since 5 months ago. There's a lot of videos. If you haven't seen them, I've been posting videos 5 days ago, 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks, 1 month, 1 month. You can see in the last literally month here. Good amount of videos posted. Check those out if you haven't seen them. We got 12 videos in the last month. Go check them all out if you haven't. There's a lot of good value in there. Take what you need, discard the rest. You don't need all the information in those videos. But I would say I'm back. My bad. Yeah, so I was saying I was muted there for a bit. My bad. Yeah, I was saying there's a lot of videos on my channel. Take what you need, discard the rest. There's a lot of different pieces of material in there. Take what fits, you know, I would say your trading plan, your blueprint. As you're forming your blueprint, you might be in the midst of forming a blueprint, trading plan, and getting familiar with trading. So try to go through different videos and take little different pieces. Take what you need, discard the rest, is what I like to say. Should be good now. Damn. Oh yeah, the Yeti. I got it. I figured it out. I got a new setup. Alright, there we go. I figured it out. I figured it out. Figured it out. Figured it out. Jeez. OBS. OBS. I came back to, like, it's coming back to that zone. 30 minutes looking kind of sharp as well. We need TP3. I've still been holding. I could have see trades like this. It's like you go on profit, you can take profit, and there's a lot of times re-entries with gold on like the same type of bias or same setup. Yeah, it's about to be bright. It's about to be bright here. Shit. What I got? Yeah. It's about to be bright, fam. Vampire mode activated. If I was new to trading, the inner circle, it's gonna be light. I'm 28. I'm doing inner circle until I'm like, until I reach the point where I'm like, all right, till I buy my island. You know, it's for life basically. So it'll be different in the future. You might see inner circle 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and be like, damn, I should have joined a year ago. Damn, I should have joined 6 months ago. Damn, I should have joined 3 years ago. Just saying. I said it's the same thing I said 4 or 5 months ago to everyone when I launched it. And now people are hitting me up like, bruh, why didn't I join in the beginning? And I'm like, well, you're going to say the same thing a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. I can guarantee that. But I can also guarantee you'll learn a lot inside of the inner circle, breakthroughs. You'll say the same thing 3 years from now, 4 years from now, trust me, a year from now, 6 months from now. Because, we're just getting started. Just getting the ball rolling. Yeah, keep an eye on gold. We out. I'll be on in the morning. I'll be on a couple times today, probably. Put Bob back on. Alright, yo. I'm out. See y'all later. Alright? Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Tap in later.
Get on the rise and you